Hi guys, we're just about to do a different video for you. We've done quite a few where we're walking during the winter, and as you can see it's a nice blue sunny day, and we decided to show you our travel light trailer that we bought and our experience with it as well when we've gone on holiday. We knew when we were buying one that we didn't want a large one, but it definitely is a step up from camping with the toilet and the shower that we have. And we're going to give you a little bit of a tour around it, and it's based on how we've used it as well. And we're not necessarily knowledgeable on all trailers. This has been a new adventure for us, but we've been able to enjoy getting outdoors for weekends. So we'll give you a little bit of a tour around it.
Hi, so I'm going to do the outside of the travel trailer. Tina's going to do the inside today. So the first thing you need to know about the trailer is it's got a gel coat on the outside, a very high quality gel coat with a really nice finish, which you only find on really high quality trailers. Underneath that there's an Asdel composite frame, composite makeup, which is really good for keeping the weight low. If you come to the front of the trailer, as you will see, we have an aluminum frame underneath here, which again creates lots less weight, which is awesome. And also you don't get any corrosion or rust, which is a good thing. It stops you having to crawl underneath it and put anti-corrosion stuff on it or repaint the frame or anything like that. You don't have to worry. One other benefit of this trailer is that you have one sheet of composite all the way from the front of the trailer, all the way along, all the way around, wrapping around to the back of the trailer. So the chances of getting leaks in it are very few and far between. There are a few items on the top like fans and vents, etc. So you have to make sure you keep an eye on the caulking, but as long as you do that, shouldn't really get too many leaks. The other thing we have on the side is the air conditioning unit, again, which you have to make sure is well caulked. We're going to go through each of the items now as we go along here. So the first thing we have here on the right is our storage area, which you can use for anything you like, but it also has all of our pipes for our black water, which we don't actually have that one in there right now, but we have black pipes in here. We can have black water one. We normally keep that in a box because it's obviously more sanitary that way. And then you have your grey water, etc. pipes, but you can use it for pretty much anything you want. Then we have the electrical outlet here, which is for 30 amp or for a 110 amp, and you can attach that to obviously a normal main supply when you go to a campsite. Here you'll see underneath is the black water outlet for the sewer connection, and we have pipes for that directly. Then we come along here and we have, as you'll see here, we have the outdoor shower, which is all folded away nicely in here. Not every RV has this, but I think it's a really handy option. You can place it, some people like to place it up high so you can have a shower. If you have kids, they can all have a shower. If you've been biking or hiking or whatever you've done and got sweating, or you've been to the beach, you can have a shower and do whatever you need to do. And the dog, if it needs to have its feet cleaned or whatever, you can do that as well. So that's cool. And yeah, it's a really handy thing to have, I think. Underneath here you've got the outlet for the grey water. We also have our heater for the RV. We have the heater for the RV, which runs on propane, which is normally kept on the front of the RV. As you can see here, we have these really nice high quality aluminum wheels. The tyres themselves can be upgraded to a higher quality because these ones, the ones that come with it, tend to be less reliable. Then we have the freshwater connection and the city water connection, and this is our tankless water heater, so you have on-demand hot water all the time, which was awesome for us when we're doing when we're going somewhere. You can have showers and it continually heats it all the time, as opposed to having a tank, which is awesome. We're also pre-wired for solar, and you can have up to 200 watts on this running through it, which is awesome. And then we also have the opportunity to, we normally have the liquid propane on the front of the trailer,
And the battery as well.
and the battery sits behind it in the trailer right now because it's just at the end of the winter. We haven't got it back on. And this is our electronic braking system, which has been attached to the trailer, but actually runs into your car using these adapter. And obviously this is just your normal trailer hitch, etc. Coming round to the side. storage in here, and we keep all sorts of things in there, from the water pipe to wood, etc. Can be kept in there for blocks for underneath the trailer. You actually have 4 jack points on this trailer, or 5 jack points actually, including the trailer hitch. Then you have these 4 of these around the trailer, 2 at the front, 2 at the back, which gives you lots of stability, which is awesome. Moving further along, we have some plug sockets on the outside. You have an awning, which I'll demonstrate to you. Comes out. Can't go all the way out, but I'll show you it's very, very good quality awning.
It was great when we went camping to sit out of the rain and play cards and eat lunch.
Yeah, you sit underneath it in the wind and when the rain. It also keeps off the heat in the summer on a hot sunny day. We also have outside an outdoor light, again, which isn't actually on right now, but we have also 2 out speakers, which we have, which is a Bluetooth system, so you can run it from your phone inside. And as you can see, we've got several windows all the way around the RV, the trailer, including at the back, one at the back. So you have plenty of light coming inside, and that's pretty much it. That's all there is on the outside. We're going to actually move on to the inside now. So Tina's going to go through and give us a...
I'm going to close this first because it's a bit windy for it right now. Oh look!
Oh, the light came on, look. See? See, so we're still learning as we go along. See, you're closing down the awning. I like the awning out.
Yeah, but it's windy.
Well, it doesn't matter. You have to watch that actually in the wind. If it gets over 20 kilometers an hour, you're liable to damage it, so it's best to put it away in windy conditions.
They're definitely handy to have, especially when it's hot and sunny as well.
Okay.
Well, come into the trailer.
Okay, so we actually, you can buy fold away steps, but we don't actually have that. We just have a step which we bought from Canadian Tire, I think, which you just put there, which works perfectly well for us.
So just want to point out that this is really handy. We have the mosquito netting on. You can close this over to make sure that this is fully sealed, and I'm going to actually show you. So that's the netting. So on a hot day you can have airflow coming through and just leave the main door open. And if you have your awning across and it's raining, you can still have the door open and listen to the rain outside. Okay, and then that just clips together again, and then come inside. As you can see, when you first come in, this is the table and some seating area. You can sit 4 adults in this space, which is really handy. And this table can be used to slide back under here, which we'll show you later, to turn this into a double bed for 2 adults to sleep in as well. So come in. Over here we have a fridge. It's a 12-volt fridge. We added this just to make sure, it's a child lock, but to make sure that it didn't swing open when we were on our journeys. And as you can see, it has several shelves, and it's got a freezer, just a small freezer in the top here. This will hold cans, but to be honest, we don't drink a lot of that pop, so we try to use it for other storage as well. But we can actually get quite a few days in this fridge. And just to note that even when we're traveling, this fridge will continue running from the battery and from the vehicle when we're on our way. We've got a really great air conditioning system. This works really well in the summer when it's extremely hot, not cold. I'm thinking about the cold right now. And then we do have the heating. This is the heater down here with propane. However, what we did do to make sure at night, when we did have some cold nights, rather than running the propane heater, we bought ourselves a little mini heater which we put up on the side here. We generally sleep in this area here, so this will provide us with some warmth, and actually we put it on today to provide us with some warmth. Okay, do you want to come on in? We've also got a 2 gas stove, again runs off propane, and which works perfectly well. You can use an electric kettle if you want, but actually we enjoy just using this kettle off the propane gas. As you can see, we have a sink here with hot and cold water, and we've actually added this piece here, which actually you can use as a chopping board, so you can actually use sharp knives on this item, or you can roll it up out of the way. And actually,
I use it as a sharp item without a board on it, or just as it is?
Yeah, you can use it as is.
Oh, I thought you had to put that board on top
No, you
of
don't
it.
have to. I just choose to do that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can actually cut onto this. It's actually designed to be used like a chopping board, but can't be that good. Anyway, and then I put this on just to give me some of that, because as you can see, there's very limited space for preparation. So I bought myself one of these bamboo boards. It's nice and lightweight, and that gives me a little bit more space. We have some great storage up here. They've used stretchy netting, and I put baskets up here and our plates and cups and all of the utensils that we need when we're on a trip. We have some great storage, so as you can see, I've added some shelving in here, just to give us that little bit more space when we're putting the pots and pans and what have you. And then we have a space right down here on the floor as well. Generally I will use a lot of this space for food so that it's out of the way. Then we have this large space in here as well. And this gives us additional storage, putting garbage bags and that kind of thing in there as well. And then we have the radio here. It's a Bluetooth radio. See, we've got some bunk beds. I did those.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I went through those. As you can see, we've got some bunk beds. This bunk bed here is great. My grandson actually sleeps in here, and when he comes along with us, he enjoys going up there. Although, just to note that this only takes up to £150. And then we've got this seat down here, which also turns into a bed, and I can do that now. Okay, we just slide it out, pop this down. And there we have a nice sized bed, and I'm going to get out of the way so that you can actually take a look at it. And it's the width of the RV, so anyone who's just over 6 foot should very easily fit into the bottom bunk there. And actually I've slept there in the summer when it was hot, and it was plenty of space for me. And as you can see, there's 3 windows around that area, so I was able to open up the windows and allow some ventilation into the space as well. Here we have a toilet and shower. It is really tight for the shower, but I managed to utilize it, and there is a fan. It was one of the fantastic fans in there as well, and then a toilet. And to be honest with you, while there isn't a lot of space in the holding tank for using the toilet, we actually generally go to places where we have washrooms available, and we make use of those where we can.
I find it a little tight for me as far as, because I'm 6 foot, so it's a little tight for me, but I can at a push have a shower by sitting on the toilet, and obviously I can use the outdoor shower if I need to, if we're somewhere in the warm weather.
And you can actually keep the door open and then just pull the shower curtain across, so you have a little bit more elbow room when you're in there. And I've added this hook on here so that we can add towels and clothing and what have you.
I think it's pretty cool. We also have a really good fan in the ceiling here, which is really powerful.
Fantastic fan.
It really works well. Works really well. And then round the corner we have the controls around the corner here, so that you can operate the vehicle, the trailer. As you can see, we've got the battery control panel, the fresh water, the black water, the grey water indicators, the water pump, as well as the water heater controls. Above it you can see we've got the thermostat control, and we've got a couple of USB ports as well there. So if you're controlling anything, need to control anything, that's where you come to do that. Overall, the trailer's about 16 feet in length, and it weighs a total of about 1,850 pounds. So it's very, very lightweight, and as I said to you before, it can tow it behind our Dodge Caravan very easily, and it doesn't struggle at all. It's very comfortable to tow it. So anything that can tow up to 3,500 pounds should easily be able to tow this. You still have to be careful when you're loading it, not to put too much weight into the back of the trailer. Make sure you keep the weight towards the front of it. And obviously you have to consider how much weight you're taking within the vehicle, and making sure that you don't necessarily fill up all the tanks full of water, etc., because the extra weight will make it more difficult.
Just want to show you the height. So with John stand up, so I'm going to switch the camera and let John stand up so that you can actually see.
Okay, so if I stand up, I'm 6'1", and I can just about stand up So it's fairly comfortable. I don't find it difficult. I'm not stooping all the time to be in here. I still feel pretty comfortable. You know, it's not a huge space, but it does what we need. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you this seating area, which actually turns into a bed, so you can see that.
Just to note that now that John does fit into this space, he can do the cooking for us.
I can. So anyway, we're going to move, or not, as the case may be. So going around the side, I'm going to move them.
Just going to...
So we take off the tabletop like so, place it down here a moment, fold up the table legs, and you can put these where you like.
Put them on the top bunk.
You can put them on the top bunk, or you can lay them underneath like this. You then take the table itself and place it down. So it looks like that, and then you can pull the cushions across like so. So as you can see, it creates quite a nice double bed, and as I will demonstrate without my shoes on, you can lay down on the bed and I can fit quite comfortably into this bed. You know, I'm 6 foot and there's plenty of room for me, and it's super comfortable. I actually have slept on this quite a few times, and it's really comfortable.
And as you can see, there's plenty of space for 2 people.
Yep, there is plenty of room. You know, I can sleep on my side, and there's plenty of room for everybody to sleep. My wife and I sleep here, so it definitely is a 4-person sleeping trailer.
See here, we've got 2 power outlets, and we also can actually attach a TV. To be honest with you, it's the last thing I want to do if I'm getting out to escape to be in the countryside. I actually want to be out enjoying being out in nature, which whether it be biking or walking. And then you can see there's some USB outlets as well, so we can charge our phones, charge the battery equipment for our cameras as well. And then additional to that, there's a couple of power outlets here, as well as a fire extinguisher. And underneath the bed, should have showed you this earlier actually, we have a fire alarm. You can see from all of the windows we have these blinds that you just push up and then they stay put, and all of the windows where we have the openings, we have the mosquito nets as well, which is really handy during the hot months when we want to have the fresh air coming through. So that's it.
So here we are. You can see, you can sit down on this, and then we put this other bed, the bunk, up. It clips back on both sides, but when it's up, you've got plenty of room, so you can sit and have a drink. A couple of people can sit here, and so you've got the seating area at that end and this seating here. You've got plenty of room for at least a family of 4. And if it's good weather, of course, you can have the awning out, and then you can sit on chairs and tables and things outside. When we sometimes go camping, we bring the camping table they have there at the campsite over, put it underneath, and it's great.
Okay, so there you have it. That's our trailer that we use to go on our adventures during the spring and summer, and we look forward to taking you along with us when we do go. Hope you enjoyed it. Is it something that you would be interested in? Are you looking to upgrade from a tent, or start with your own new trailer, or downgrade to a smaller one? Take a look. It might be fun for you too. Don't forget, like and subscribe. See you soon.